is, and this is fat for me, okay? I'm not trying to be like one of these girls who are fucking smoking hot and they're like, oh, I'm fat. No.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
You're smoking hot
I'm
female
not.
right now. And what do you mean you're fat? Why would you even consider yourself fat? I'm looking at you. You have a distinctive jawline. Okay.
Look at this.
That is not.
Yeah. How many chins did you count? You didn't have enough time to count them all, I bet. Listen, this is how I know. Is because I'm running out of belt. You know?
Running out of belt.
Yeah. I fucking got to make my own now. Got to poke a hole in there with a screwdriver. And
wait. So do you take like a steak knife and a mallet, and you're just like fashioning new holes?
Yeah, I'm a leathersmith.
Yeah, it's almost like you're chiseling in your own weird Pike calendar. You're like, this was when Thanksgiving happened, and then you move down a little bit more. This is when I predict Christmas will happen. And then you're like, by New Year's I'll run out of belt completely.
Seriously. And the worst part is when he bought the belt, it was like there was 4 notches. I had plenty of belt. And then the fatter you get, it's just like you're like, I still got 2 left.
Jesus.
And then, I got 1 left. There's no way anyway. The belts are sad.
Can I ask you what size waist do you have? What size waist?
I wear like a 32.
Okay, that's good. That's what I wear. I wear I buy 33 pants and then I wear 32,
But here's the thing about that is like that's your waist. That doesn't get that fat. It's the fucking
gut
stomach that hangs over the front. I'm like, how do they measure that? Because I know I'm not I'm still wearing the same size I wore in college, but there's a lot more going on.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But see, you talk like that because you were a wrestler,
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Yeah, I have a weird relationship with dieting and food. So
definitely,
if we want to talk about that, we can.
No, I don't feel like that because I know what that is already. You are a sick person who cannot stop eating food. You think you got an eating disorder or no?
No. I'd like to think I'd be skinnier if that was the case. Yeah.
The pizza is chiming in here saying the Pike is the cobbler elf, is what he said. Pike is the cobbler. Yeah.
That's not even nice. I don't even know what that is, though.
Yeah, I mean, that makes kind of sense. A cobbler is
what is the cobbler elf?
A cobbler is a person who makes shoes, right? That's a cobbler.
I was thinking of like the dessert.
Jesus Christ, you are fat. Oh my God.
Yeah, you see? All I can think about is peach cobbler.
Oh, for God's sakes, Pike, you're so fat. All right, well, hey, welcome to the show. What's going on? I'm Sparks. They're over there. His name is Pike. You follow him on all social media at Pike Taylor Radio. There's his 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 chins. And then all you got to do is follow him on all social media. I'm at Sparks Radio on all social media as well. So definitely chime in. Let us know if you want. Comment right there. It's on YouTube. We got the interaction happening with the committee. Make sure you join the committee. Hit subscribe up there. Oh, I got all these graphics. Hit subscribe. And then, of course, you are a member of the committee, youtube.com/Sparks Radio. Easy as that. We got a lot of things to get to today, Pike, because we got a lot of interaction here. I was off the grid for today was day 3. The power finally came back on. Yesterday we did a show. It was kind of a crazy one. I was doing it from the inside of a Jeep inside a garage on Wi-Fi from a generator. That was yesterday. And today I took my first hot shower in 3 days, and it felt absolutely miraculous. Absolutely.
You look just happier. You look good.
I feel happier. I feel like my core. I feel warm to my core, which I didn't have before. What's the longest you've ever gone without showering?
Ooh, good question. Too long. Let me think.
Let's throw it out there, too.
No, I don't know.
The committee, too. Let us know. How long has it been since you've gone without a shower? I really want to know what the committee thinks about. How disgusting do you think the committee is, dude?
I bet there's some disgusting. individuals.
Yeah.
Pizza seems like a guy that maybe hasn't showered in, I don't know, several days.
You think so?
You know what the worst part is? You ever go, I go hunting, like I didn't go this year, but I'll go in the woods and there's no showering going on there. So I'll make it a few days, and the first thing that just absolutely gets, you just can't stand it, is your hair. It's so greasy, and your scalp hurts.
Yeah.
And that is, to me, the worst. And if you catch a whiff of your scrotum, taint area, that's the worst too.
I agree. It is the worst. That's the part that's the hot zone. That's what I call it, dude. It just sits there and just keeps percolating on itself. Just keeps folding in. Ugh. The sense, the smell, it just becomes the worst thing ever. Here we go.
There becomes, go ahead.
Here's what the Pike says, or here's what Pizza says to Pike. Fuck you, Pike.
Hey. Well, can sling it, can't take it.
Smiley emoji. Yeah, I know. Pizza says, fuck you, Pike. Exactly. Steven is here as well. Let's say what's up to Steven, committee member Steven. Hey, what's going on? What's up to you? Thanks for being here. Really, really appreciate it. And speaking of the committee, Pike, we, of course, asked the committee to vote on your intro video. I don't know if you were aware of this or remember this. It was days ago before I went dark. I was hit by an EMP or some shit. I don't know. They call it a snowstorm. I don't know what happened, but people were voting over on social media about which intro will come in for the brand new intro on the show. The intro on this show is lacking, dude. First of all, it doesn't even play half the time. You know what I mean? This thing?
Well, it's more of it's a good intro, but it's
not bad.
It's the execution that's poor.
Exactly. I feel like we could do much better. And so we've thrown it out to the committee. The committee has voted as to which intro is Pike Taylor's. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
In a landslide. It might say mine as well, but here you go.
Pike hates French toast and your children.
There you go. Colin, the adorable one. That's right. That is Pike Taylor's intro.
Pike hates French toast and your children.
They are going to hear that every single time we start the show. Pike, from now on, it's going to be just absolutely. Cannot wait for it. Pike, you excited or what?
Half of that is true. I don't ever remember saying I hate your kids. People are out here just making shit up. Yeah, I don't like French toast, but I'd have to meet your kids before I determined that I hated them.
Yeah, come on, man.
I probably do. Yeah, he's right. I probably do. Kind of on an anti-kid run here.
That's amazing. Yes, Pizza says, way to go, Colin. Exactly. Way to go, Colin is right. So shout out to Colin, the committee chair, throwing it in there for the win. So congratulations to Colin, who got himself the winning vote, as you got Pike or Pizza saying 7 days, no shower. I was in hospital. So there you go. 7 days was the longest Pizza's ever gone without the shower. Dude, how was that, man?
What, the hospital?
Your video. Sorry, I wasn't.
Oh, I was like, I wasn't there, but it doesn't sound fun.
No.
The video's great. I love Colin, and that was great. Good delivery. I'm enjoying. I'm gonna look forward to that. Colin is awesome. Steven said. See, he agrees.
He agrees. He totally agrees. Thank you so much to Colin. There's your intro. I'm currently working on the intro right now. Tomorrow we're gonna have 5 on Friday. We're gonna do it live. Hopefully, we're gonna try to schedule it with Greg. But regardless, I'm gonna try to get the intro done, and then that will be debuted Monday here on the Spark Show. So make sure you're watching if you want to see the intro with the committee members. Yeah, this was the one that was voted on for me. If you were curious on what my intro was.
Committee member Beerkley's here, and welcome to the Spark Show, where we got comedy, news, and 2 forgettable dicks.
Okay, that was a little difficult because it's not really specifically about me. So, I mean, dude, what do you think? Because I picked this one for my intro. This one right here.
What's up? Sparks, you've got tiny wrists.
All right, so that's the one I picked. Tiny wrists.
Well, you get to pick your own?
Well, I mean, that's what you decided. That's what you said. And I was like, what?
That's right.
This is your idea. Don't sit here and yell at me.
No. It's just curious. Just testing. Yeah. No, I like that. Bjerkeli's, it was a really good one. I mean, I'd rather not get shit on in both of our intros. So why don't we go with the tiny wrists?
I'm going with tiny wrists, but also Bjerkeli's is in the beginning of the intro.
Committee member Bjerkeli's here, and welcome to the Spark Show, where we got comedy, news, and 2 forgettable dicks.
Dude, that's what the committee wanted. That's what we're doing. We're putting him in the intro. Then I'm getting made fun of about my wrists. Then it's going to go to you, Pike, a.k.a. Colin.
Sparks? Hey, what a guy, right?
No, not that one. This one right here.
Pike hates French toast and your children.
See, I could have put it in, what a guy, right? I mean, that would have been awesome. And then you would have just been getting demolished in your intro.
Yeah, it's true. Forgettable dick. Hates kids. I still hate French toast. That's weird.
I don't even know how you got married hating French toast, man. Unbelievable. All right.
I don't see her eating it either, so.
She's not a fan? Good. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I've never woken up on a Sunday and smelt the aroma of just egg toast.
Oh, it's so good.
Cinnamon all over it.
Oh, it's the best. You're a weirdo, dude. You're a fucking weirdo.
Hey, fuck you.
Let's get to the news that matters.
Yes, this is the news that matters. Yes, this is the news that matters. Holy shit.
Sparks? Hey, what a guy, right?
Thanks, Colin. Appreciate it.
You did not build that into the news that matters intro.
None. I just thought that
would be doing that.
I just thought it'd be funny. Okay. It'd be really, really great. All right, so Pike, I don't know, dude. You're more up on the news than I am. I feel like I've been completely out of the loop. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so today,
because of the internet thing.
Yeah, because the internet. Because I was literally separated from society, locked in my home, in quarantine. It was the worst of the situation. Okay. We're beyond that. I don't want to focus on the past. I want to focus on the future by focusing on the past, because there's nothing more in this world that I love more than democracy, Pike. I love it. It's really the most amazing thing on earth. And because democracy is spreading around the planet, a politician has been elected in Namibia.
Namibia?
Namibia. That's in Africa.
In Wisconsin?
That's in Africa. And this politician, just to show you that really 2020, anything is possible this year. All cards are off the table. Okay. A politician in Namibia has been elected. What?
I thought it was like Nambia. Is there really another I in there?
Is it Namibia? Nambia?
Smell that bad boy.
Namibia. No, Namibia. Namibia. Now I'm like, no.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. Anyway.
You're thinking of Wisconsin.
Well, yeah.
All right, so here's what you got. Nambia, Wisconsin, Namibia, Africa. You got this guy. All cards off the table. Anything's possible. Adolf Hitler is this man's name, and he was elected. Guy named Adolf Hitler has been elected as a council member. Yeah, he won a seat as a council member.
Where does his name come from?
His name comes from his father, who goes, "Hey, Adolf Hitler. I heard that name a lot. Let's name you Adolf Hitler."
You really didn't know who it was?
No, he knew he was. Like, the Germans occupied Namibia in the early 1900s. So as Adolf Hitler began to rise, a bunch of German names became very popular. I don't think he realized who Adolf Hitler was. He just heard the name and then named his son. This is why it's absolutely crucial to do some goddamn research on some names before you name another person. You know what I mean?
You got to.
You got to. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus approves.
Thank you, Jesus. Exactly. Do some research.
Jesus, if you were to have it his way, there'd be 4 names: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
He had
The
12
big 4.
disciples, Pike. There would be at least 12. How dare you?
Oh, sorry. I feel like there's some weird, like in Africa. I remember on Facebook, I had a Facebook friend. He lived in Africa. He's from Africa. And the only reason I was his Facebook friend is because I had typed into the search bar Tyrannosaurus Rex. And that was this guy's fucking first and last name. I swear to God. And he said his parents were like archaeologists, because I, of course, had to mess up is your name T-Rex for.
Yeah.
And that's what he said. So I feel like it's just kind of anything goes with the names. And I like that.
No, I hate it. Okay. Let me just say, you gotta
Matt.
name your kid. Yeah, I know, but still, my point is, Matt is a name. Okay, I love Elon Musk. He named his kid like AE-12/ you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You're impacting a person's life. This isn't just like, it's not like you're naming a new album that's coming out. You're impacting a human. Like, that person has to put that name for the rest of their lives on something, or you just change it. They're going to change it. You know what I mean? If your name sucks that you gave them, they're going to change their name. So, dude, nail it the first time. Save everyone some work, you know?
Yeah. I guess Adolf. I'm not down with that. Shit like T-Rex, you want to do that? I like the idea of just being able to, who fucking cares? Like, society, it doesn't get to name your kid. Like, if it's not on the baby list of names, then you can't use it. No. Name your kid Tyrannosaurus.
No, don't name. Do not name your kid Tyrannosaurus. I know you're obsessed with T-Rex and you want to be named this stupid nickname for some reason, but do not name your kid Tyrannosaurus Rex. Do not do it. Okay, please. That is a horrible idea. How dare you?
Well,
how dare you?
Good thing you don't get to name my kid, huh?
Oh my God. All right. You're gonna ruin a life as a fucking joke. That's what you're gonna do.
Well, I'll ruin the kid's life, not because of what I do. Huh? Because I'm a bad father, probably.
Well, yeah, you're right. You are, because you're considering Tyrannosaurus as his first name, Rex as his middle name. Absolutely awful. And I know what you're probably thinking. Adolf Hitler was a bad name for this guy. That's what I thought at first. And then I sat back and I let it marinate. You know, I just let it wash all over my body. And then I thought, you know what, Pike? Here's why I think Adolf Hitler is probably a pretty good name right now. Okay? 1, he's in Namibia. Okay? It's not like he's in a country that was either taken over or went to war with them, with the Germans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't have a dog in the fight.
Okay, got it. Okay, maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not a historian. 2, though, this guy is a pretty decent guy, and he's been plagued his entire life with the name Adolf Hitler. Okay, and he even says in the article, he's like, "Look, I have nothing to do with that guy. I don't want anything to do with that guy. They elected me with 85% of the vote because of the issues I stand for. I don't stand for world domination. I don't stand for genocide. I don't stand for any of that nonsense. I stand for this, this, and this, and this." Okay, so that's why he was elected. And now, you know what he's doing? He's taking the name back. That's a real win. That's a real win for all the Adolfs in the world. Those unfortunate mothers that gave their sons that name.
Well, let me ask you this. So his last name was already Hitler?
No, his middle name is Hitler.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right, I can't speak for the Hitler part. Like, that part's like awful, and he should change his name. But Adolf, come on! You got 2 people trying to bring Hitler, take away the stigma that Hitler threw down on the world. Okay, you got Michael Jordan.
Maybe
he's growing the Hitler stash back. Okay, he's like, you know what?
Oh, he is. That's right.
Charlie Chaplin had it. Nobody batted an eye. And then this piece of shit comes along wearing it, and then nobody can wear it again. It becomes the Hitler stash. No. It's now the Jordan stash, and he starts wearing it again because, you know, Michael Jordan can bring back a look. Okay. 2.
Yeah.
2. This guy in Namibia, Adolf Hitler, whatever his last name is. Let's give him a shout out here. Adolf Hitler Nona. There's 2 U's. Nona.
Man, there are just no rules there, huh? You know what we call 2 U's in a row here?
What?
W.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Look at that.
See, we just tied them together.
I thought he was named it after because he thought like he had a good idea. He's like, ooh, Nona. You know, like, Nona. That's the brother. Ooh, Nona. Adolf Hitler, ooh, Nona. All right, so this guy is taking it back. I love it. Exactly. Don't let that piece of shit in the past own this stuff. Let it weigh on your mind. No, he's taking it back. He's like, give me that. That's my name now, not yours, you piece of shit. And Michael Jordan's do the same thing with a mustache. So I applaud this guy. Could have just cowered, hidden in a cave. Could have went into some basement somewhere, but no, this guy ran for office, dude. That's my first
when
story.
your kids are growing up, this is the Hitler they're going to be learning about. They won't even know who the fuck the other guy was.
That's right, man.
This is the dude.
This is the guy.
Hey, let me ask you this. We're talking about like W right there, and I just thought, and it's kind of bothering me. Do we have a spelling, like an official spelling for each letter? How do you spell W? Huh? Like how? You know what I mean? Because they're words, aren't they? I mean, W is a word. We say it. H. How in the hell would you go about spelling H?
This might be the dumbest thing you've ever done on this show.
All right. Okay.
Just want to
Hey,
let you know.
man, if you don't have an answer for it, if it's too highbrow for you, I'll talk to somebody. Maybe Pizza can send me a direct message about it.
This is the dumbest thing.
All right.
Here, Pizza is
All
going to
right,
tell you
fine.
how to spell W. You ready?
Yeah.
There you go. It's a fucking W. Are you trying to make an onomatopoeia out of each letter? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. I just can't. It's more of a thought. See, you know, they say like small-minded people talk about like other people, like Adolf Hitler. You know, people big minds. We talk about ideas, like how to spell each letter.
Yeah. Real big idea. Real huge. Big brain Pike over here. Real great.
Well, I got a news story if you want to move on to a different subject.
Yeah, what do you got, dude?
Well, okay, so this woman, now it's a sad story because she did, in fact, kill her husband. All right, murder. Been prosecuted. Well, here's the thing, though. Right when they found this guy dead, he was shot dead. They had.
approves.
Hell yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah, it does.
So initially, it appeared that he had attacked her and stabbed her in the vagina. And she, in self-defense, was able to get the gun, the family gun, and kill him in defense. So that was a wrap. That was the case. Well, thanks to some, young and upcoming detective, they discovered that she had gone to the lengths of stabbing herself in the vagina several times in order to make it look like it was self-defense. So he didn't attack her at all. She just shot the asshole. And then post-mortem, she's just going to town with a knife. And you almost have to respect it because, wow, would that be hard to do? And I don't even have a vagina.
I gotta write this down. There's so many. I heard that.
Oh, I bet. I don't even remember what I said. But it's crazy, right? She's been prosecuted, and thank God, because you can't just be killing people. Oh, and she's an ugly woman, too.
Yeah, now she's even worse.
Well, she was ugly personality-wise because, wow, killing people?
Yeah.
Yuck.
Dude, now her hoo-ha looks like the face of the Predator. Ugh. And like opens like all like multiple different ways. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah, dude.
Stop it.
It's disgusting. It probably can like unhinge its jaw. It's gross, man. That's gross.
Dude, I can't even put contacts in. Like, imagine stabbing your own vagina. That's next level.
I can't imagine. Oh yeah, stabbed a few myself. All right, that's right.
Old Captain Stabbing over there, huh?
That's right. What are you saying here, Steven? Steven's saying we need Jesus.
That's right.
Jesus approves.
That's right, Jesus. Good Lord. Good Lord, literally. What are you doing? You can't approve of that. That's awful. It's mutilation. That's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, dude, that's dude, that is awful, man. That is the worst story I've ever heard in my life. And I'm glad she didn't get away with it.
Me too. That's
Because
the moral of the story.
Yeah, dude. You know what she was saying? She was saying the whole time, she's like, this is worth it. You know, no one will believe you. Just
And why, like, why the vagina? Yeah, couldn't you just like cut your arm or something?
that's why, dude. She had to escalate it. She had to
Yeah, because
escalate
they've
it.
seen that. They know when somebody like punches themselves in the face or does the liar bit where he like slams his head in the toilet. And people have done that.
Yeah.
They can see through that.
Yeah, they can totally see through that. What she needed to do was to escalate the situation so it became more believable. And I can tell you this much: it almost worked. It almost did.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine, like, how do they have to look at the scars? Can you imagine taking that photo? Oh, that's disgusting. I wouldn't want to see that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That would have bloody mess. Oh,
Yeah, and it's already. I don't know if you've seen one. It's already kind of like what's happening down here.
well, it depends on who.
Now
Depends on who. Some of them are kind of all over the place, and those are weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You worked at Arby's. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
Just kind of like fell out of the box kind of a thing. And then,
Yeah.
and then others are kept. Others are nice and neat. And then, but you
I feel
don't
like
take.
it's not that you can control. Though. Like, how does that? When and how does that happen?
I don't know. The whole thing confuses me. I'm not an authority on this.
Me neither.
Every woman on the planet knows that I am not an authority on this. But let me just say, shame on her. Shame on her for ruining what I like to think is one of the greatest places on earth. So, how dare you? Okay? How dare you? And then try to pin it on her dead husband. Like, she's just an awful person.
Yeah. All around.
Up and down, all around, in and out. And I don't appreciate it. Speaking of women, by the way, I was trying to find some news. I was trying to find some lighthearted news. Some ladies are dubbing this one. Let me bring it up here. Some women are dubbing this one the murder dress. That's what they're talking about. They're like, what is this? This is the murder dress? Apparently, there's this dress on sale over at Nordstrom. They're calling it the murder dress. It's a $740 satin elbow-length glove evening gown. And I get it, dude. It does look like something you would use to kill a person. So it's very, very strange. Here's the picture of it. Look at that. That's a dress, dude. It's if you're listening, it's got like a hospital gown kind of blue color, and then the gloves go up past the elbows like she's gonna inseminate a cow. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Why are we doing that?
I don't know, dude.
Why?
And that's $740. So I don't get it.
Jesus.
Yeah. No idea what that's about.
What did it? They just trying to get a headline. I mean, that's
this
not
is what
something you would.
this is what they're doing. They're selling it. It's for sale. It was like it was on like one of these ads that are like, hey, go buy a dress. And then Twitter got a hold of it and was like, what the fuck? What is that?
Look at those gloves. Like, she's got almost like Hulk Halloween costume gloves on. Big old foam. What is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on there. The whole thing is random and weird, and I don't approve of it. We've already had an episode about fashion. If you want to go look that one up, that was a hell of an episode. As a man, I learned a lot.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I think about it as I'm getting dressed. I think about it every time But that kind of shit on your Facebook, do you get ads like that too, where it's just ridiculous outfits, and it's like, where does this come from?
No, dude. You know what that is? That means that you looking up outfits all the time on your Facebook, like it knows.
Not often enough. No. Maybe once.
That's exactly.
You know how it is. You look up one thing one time as a joke, and then it starts showing it to you.
Wow, what is happening up on your Facebook? What is that? What are they showing, dude? Did you get the murder dress on your Facebook?
Not that one. I gotta show you. It's this weird, like, see-through, like, pants for a man, like just see-through, like a net in the shape of pants. I'm like, what the fuck is that? No, I'm not gonna wear those.
Why would you ever wear see-through pants as a dude? Dude, is there anything worse than a penis? There's nothing worse.
Wow.
Dude, they are disgusting. Like, we were talking about how gross hoo-has are earlier, but dude,
Yeah.
like, dicks are worse. Like, there's not a doubt in my mind.
The male testicles may be the grossest part of human anatomy.
Yes. You know what we should do is we should invent underwear that's just for, like, when it's sexy time, you know? It's like a shield.
Okay.
It's like a mask for your balls. You know what I mean? So it looks nice. It houses them. It gives them support, but also it's like a blind for them. You know what I mean? So they can just hide behind the curtain, kind of a thing.
Like in a little dressing room, sort of?
It's like a little hammock or something, but it's meant to, you know, like, don't they have like female lingerie that hides like the lady's stomach if she's a little insecure about her waistline?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Women have mastered that. Like swimsuits now, lingerie.
Boom.
Yeah, they got these Spanx. Like, man, guys, we're just on our own. It's like,
Guys.
all right, you're going to be fat. You're going to be fat. Guess what? Everyone knows it.
Exactly. So what do? We invent the ball cover. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like nice. It like makes it look respectable. And you wear it as a little belt. And it's like a sling, you know? It's like David and Goliath. That's what you could call each testicle. It sits in there in your sling.
Now, how are you going to get teabagged when you got one of these things in a sleeve?
One of the things in the sleeve. No, they're two. They're both in there.
I know. Okay, well, the whole undercarriage is in a sling. How are you going to do that?
It's to look more appropriate. No, I'm telling you, there's not a woman on earth that wants to see those things. I don't want to see them, and I own them. I don't want to see what they look like. They're disgusting. It's weird. It looks like two little brains hanging down. I don't know what's going on with them. It does. It's just gross.
Yeah. I know.
They're all
in
weird.
The sack they're in. I mean, that's the worst part. What?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know, dude. I think we're on to something.
Yeah.
I think we're on to something.
You get on that. I got a story, and excuse me, because this one is also male. Well, not even. All right, I'll just tell you the story about it. Relationship has broken down. There was a relationship between a Potters Association. It's out in Washington. There's a group of people, nice folks, that get together and do pottery. And at the end of the year, the group decided they were going to do one big project. Well, the head of the group, a woman, her name's Nicole. She's now resigned because the idea that she presented to the group they didn't like. She thought for the end of the year project, it would be great to get in an artist, a Mexican artist who specializes in workshops on how to create dildos using mixed techniques such as, like ceramic wheel throwing and things.
Yeah.
She thought that'd be great. She thought that'd be cool for the folks to make some dildos, a bunch of dillies. And they did. I picture a bunch of old ladies who went when she said the idea. She's like, "Hey, I think we should make dildos." They went, "Oh, heavens!" And they kicked her out, man. They freaking outed her.
Get her
she had
out
to
of
resign.
there. I agree. Time and a place, lady. What are you talking about? Why would I agree? First of all, you don't just go and you don't fashion one of those yourselves out of pottery. Not unless you want to look like that lady with the hoo-ha with a knife. You know what I mean? In your previous story. What are you talking about? Come on.
You've obviously never done. No, you put them in that like hot oven, and it makes them smooth, and it's they say it's like cleaner, it's safer, sanitary wise. You
So you make porcelain? There'd be porcelain.
yeah, porcelain
No, dude.
dicks.
No. I gotta veto this. You know what happens to porcelain? It chips. You're gonna go in there.
Oh.
You're gonna use it. You're gonna be like, "Oh, it's chipped. Well, it's just a little," and then all of a sudden you're just shredding things. No, bad.
I trust that this guy who's going around doing workshops on this, he knows they're not going to shred you to pieces. And if it does, well, you made a bad dildo. That's on you.
No, here's the thing. When you make it, it's going to be great. But then when you drop it, it's going to shard, it's going to shatter, it's going to chip, it's going to do whatever. Porcelain's smooth, but it's not that strong. You know what I mean? You know, like a porcelain doll? It'd be like you're having sex with a porcelain doll. Okay? Which I've already been compared to in my life. So, and it's not pleasurable. I can tell you that right now. People are like, "Oh,
Wait.
pretty pale there."
Wait, you or your dick?
Me as a person, I look like a porcelain doll.
Oh,
Take these
you made
clothes
it
off.
seem like
Very, very pale. Okay, so there's not. It's sad. It's weird. You turn off the lights. I still glow, which I take offense to the Vanilla Ice song. So it's not good. You're not gonna want it. Stay away from porcelain. Stick with a silicone. Stick with a rubber. Stick with even wood. I would say wood would be better.
Shut up.
I'm serious.
A wooden dildo?
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean no?
You're going to line your insides with splinters.
No. Common misnomer. If you get a strong wood, like an oak or a cherry, it would be fine. Just don't use like a poplar or like an MDF or anything like that. And then get a high grit sandpaper. You look at that. Oh, go over 300 grit sandpaper and smooth it down. You'll be fine. I'm telling you, you're fine. Don't go porcelain. Kick this idiot out. If this person is such a pro, he would know this.
How you gonna? No. I take the porcelain dildo,
Dude, no, absolutely not. Joe wants to weigh in. Joe is saying both. Joe? Are you saying that you love both, or you don't like both, or you would use both? I don't know, dude. I gotta say, stay away from the old wooden / porcelain dildo, because that is not probably the best choice. Stick with the modern technology.
Yeah, just don't make your own. Well, you can make your own just for like a display, maybe, but don't use it.
Don't display it. God,
What?
it's gross.
I
don't want to see
You are
that.
the opposite of sex positive. You're sex negative.
No,
You're
I
not
am.
open-minded. You're one of the old ladies in this group that outed the leader.
Oh,
Said
dude,
no.
I would have kicked this little person out so fast. I'd be like, dude, I'm trying to make a pot. I'm not trying to make a penis. Get out of here. What kind of class did I sign up for? Ridiculous.
You know, in junior high when we're doing like, the clay portion of art class,
Yeah.
I just remember she would pass out the clay, and within seconds, it's just subconsciously, I noticed my hands would start forming a dick. Like that's all I wanted to do was make clay penises. Now I'm 13 years old, keep in mind. So and I'm not even kidding. We had to do a project, and I decided that, and I know we keep talking about, it's not a T-Rex. I made a brontosaurus, a long neck, that looked almost identical to a dick and balls, but just with a couple little features that made it look like a dinosaur. And she thought it was great. She loved it. She was so like out there, just didn't know what was happening. It was the greatest accomplishment of my life. I just am remembering this now. Yeah.
So you made a dinosaur look like the whole thing looked like a dick and balls.
Yeah, so like the body, the bigger part was definitely the balls, but
All right.
like put feet on it, kind of, and then the neck was unmistakably a shaft, and the head was absolutely a dickhead, but it had little eyes on it. Unbelievable. Yeah, one off.
Pike, why is your dinosaur a cyclops? I don't know.
I said, I don't know. I was using my imagination, Miss Zapke.
And did she take it and like, bring it to the kiln where she like put it in the oven so it lasts forever? Really?
Yeah, she killed it. Oh, yeah. I wish I had it. I don't know where it went. Probably used it as a dildo at one point.
When I was in school, we had to make she kept it.
Yeah, she did. She said, "This I'm going to save this to show next year's class." It never made it back to the classroom.
Oh, very good, Pike. Very good, little man. Ooh. I didn't do that, but I was trying to make a clay pot, and I made this clay pot for Father's Day, and it said, "I love you, Dad." And like with a toothpick, I drew it in the clay, and they put it in the kiln or whatever. It comes out hot, and I gave it to my dad for Father's Day. And this is when my dad still smoked. My dad was like, "Cool, thanks." Took out a cigarette and dipped his ashes in it.
No way.
And put it next to his chair. He used it as an ashtray. He's like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah, well, I'm sure he got a lot more use out of it.
I was like, "Dad, that's a flower pot." "Really? Oh, it works great like this." And I was
Nah, kid. I'm going to keep flicking my ashes in.
yeah, here's what I think of your school project, kid. Yeah, thanks. Oh, dude. They should not let children. What I've learned from these stories is that they should not let children make clay figures or mold.
No.
Get rid of that.
When are you going to do it again? That's another thing about school. Like, we didn't need to do that.
No, we did not need to do that. We should have learned about, finances or something.
Yeah,
Joe
but
says,
like actually personal finances. Oh, go ahead.
Joe says, "I needed a good laugh. Thanks, Pike." That's what he says.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Joe. Yeah. You see, you learn about finances, but the wrong ones. The ones that aren't yours. Like,
yes,
it's like China's finances in the '60s.
Right.
Not really helping.
Yeah. Precisely. Exactly. Thanks a lot, school, for ruining us. Steven says that's great. All right. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Look, if you want to join the committee, all you got to do is hit subscribe right now. And you do that, you are in. You are now a member of the committee. It's that simple. So thank you so much for doing it. Thank you for hitting subscribe. Thank you for telling a friend. I can tell you're telling a friend because the numbers are going up. The ratings are going up. We love it. So keep telling people about this show. The show is only going to get better and better. Tomorrow we have 5 on Friday. So make sure you hit it up, okay? At Sparks Radio. On all social media, hit us up with your question. You can get me there. You can get at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media as well with the 5 on Friday question. If you don't know what 5 on Friday is, that's when we are taking your 5 questions. We take 5 questions, we answer them. It's a fun thing we do. We bring Greg Salerno in, and then we have an absolute ball answering your dumb, pretty stupid, and usually always fantastic questions on Fridays. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. Pike, that is it for the show, my friend.
All righty. Good time. I had fun.
Me too. Goodbye for now. I'll see you tomorrow. You know what? Actually, before we go, that reminds me, we should come up with a way to sign off each show, and we throw it out to the committee. The committee should vote on how we sign off each show.
Oh, good idea. Like things we have to say? Like you have a thing and I have a thing?
Yeah, like each part of the show, like I'll say this and then Pike says that, and that's the end of the show.
I like it. And whatever they decide, we have to say it, so even if it's embarrassing or stupid. Yeah, that's perfect.
Sounds good. That's